People never think it's going to happen in their family, but I think every single family has been touched somewhere by an unplanned pregnancy.
When I found out, I was crying and praying, what do I do? What do I do?
Oh my gosh, what are people going to think about me? What is my reputation going to be like? I don't think I can finish school. I'm going to have to drop out. I wasn't going to live out the life that I had planned for myself.
Pregnancy in college is one of those under the radar issues. Part of my journey is that I got pregnant in college, and at the time there was nowhere to go. And sadly, I had an abortion before I came back to the faith. Every time I tell my story, men and women both contact me. I wish this had been there for me.
This is MiraVia, a first-of-its-kind maternity home serving pregnant college women, giving them a place to live while they stay in school and raise their child.
MiraVia means miraculous way. It's not a way that she might have expected, but when they embrace life and allow others to help them, miracles really do happen.
She can have a career path and also not have to go through life realizing that I had to sacrifice the life of my child so that I could pursue my way in life. That's a false alternative and false values, and we need to counteract that. We had the property, we had the college. That's a positive thing we could do, not just to make sure that the child comes to life and have a chance to live, but also that the mother has a chance to pursue her education and her path in life.
An army of pro-life donors, along with the Knights of Columbus, raised funds to put the land donated by Belmont Abbey's Benedictine monks to good use. Located adjacent to Belmont Abbey College, MiraVia has 15 private suites and provides new moms with meals, childcare, career guidance, case management, and life skills classes until their child is 2 years old, all for free. The women must continue their education. They do not have to go to Belmont Abbey College specifically, but if they do, 100% tuition assistance is provided. The home is open to all faiths.
Sure enough, Mom started calling us from all over the country, and we have now served women from 10 different states and 13 different colleges who would have not known what to do otherwise. We average about 8 moms a year. We've served hundreds and hundreds of women and children. What we do is not rocket science. We are just creating this space for them that's supportive, that's family-oriented, that's safe, and then they do the rest.
Every mother's story is different. Some finish school and go on to careers. Others complete their 2-year stay before they have finished college and rejoin the community, continuing their classes. And still, a handful of others choose to place their children with other families through adoption. But there is one constant.
No mom leaves here without a plan.
No person is an island, with each of us yearning for community. Student moms find it here in MiraVia's unique sisterhood of motherhood, where they are able to share their experiences, their stories, and their dreams.
I think without having that group of girls here, that community, I probably would have been in a different headspace while I was here. Probably would have fallen into some deep, dark places mentally. But it was really good to be able to empathize and even sympathize with the moms that were going through here.
Perhaps no other story illustrates the value of that community than Joan and her daughter Sarah's, 2 women who found themselves in remarkably similar circumstances, but with different paths, one with MiraVia and one without. Joan became pregnant with Sarah while she was in college. While Joan did have the support of her family, friends, and even her athletic coaches, it wasn't enough.
I still felt very alone because I was the only one. It was very difficult for me going back to school and having to go back and tell all my teachers. So I stopped going out. I stopped doing all these different things because I was home alone. When my daughter told me that she was pregnant, I remembered what my mother had said. And so the first thing out of my mouth was, congratulations, you're going to be a mother. What I saw when my daughter was at MiraVia was amazing. There had been kind of a blankness, kind of a deadness in her that she just wasn't connecting for a while. MiraVia was like an awakening. And she became hopeful and just happy and just that outgoing person that she had been. And she blossomed at MiraVia. She felt hopeful, and she felt ownership of her own life.
Although MiraVia focuses primarily on college women, it also runs an outreach clinic for underserved pregnant women and new moms across the Charlotte area, where, once again, community is the strongest bond.
The Outreach Center is like the front porch of the pro-life community in Charlotte. Moms agree to meet with us once a month for the course of the year, and they bring home diapers and wipes, baby clothes, as well as maternity clothes, and even some big items like car seats and high chairs and so forth. In those monthly get-togethers, we do life skills classes, and so moms can learn anything from parenting skills, nutrition, how to baby-proof your home, things like financial management. When moms leave our program, one of the things that they tell us consistently is that they value the relationships that they build with their peers in the program. I think what's impressive about this space, and so there's over 500 bins, and these bins turn over every couple of weeks. So they're not just filled with stuff, but things are moving. The fact that we can turn these over so many times in the course of a month means that the need is there. I go back to the Gospel of Matthew, when I was hungry, you gave me to eat. And so I always think when I get to meet someone that I'm able to help, even in just a small way, it's a way to see the face of Christ in others. And so I love to look and see the different images of God that I see in each of the moms as we're able to help.
Today, that sisterhood of MiraVia continues, with Emilia and Joan sharing their outcomes with new moms, sending a message of divine mercy to those who have made what they acknowledge to be the same brave choice that they once did.
The first thing that I did was go just for an ultrasound. She told me I was about 9 weeks pregnant, and the first question they asked was, when do you want to terminate the pregnancy? It was the first thing that came out of the nurse's mouth, and I was shocked, but God obviously had a different plan. And then just looking at my son today, he will be 10 in January, which is crazy to think about. And I'm actually 20 weeks pregnant right now. A good husband and a good house and a good job and amazing friends, and I have all of that now. How could you not believe in divine mercy and God's providence and his blessings? I think it's just, if you don't believe it, if I said I didn't believe it, I'd be lying.
It's been a miraculous way for me. So not only has it helped my daughter, my grandson who's thriving.
If you come over and see the children, you realize how worthwhile this is. That these children that are here with their mothers would likely not be here if it wasn't for MiraVia.
And to see these moms, that journey, that miraculous way of them coming in scared, feeling alone, many tears, being shed, you are not going to believe how much joy you're going to have and what an amazing mom you're going to be.